Hey guys, Dale here, back at RimWorld, our Ascension series, our new home base. So I have put some plans down up here. We do have a stockpile that we're going to be putting down there, and this should be pretty reminiscent of our previous base design. Of course, had to make some adjustments. So it looks like, oh, actually, might need to make some more. Let's do planning. Let's grab these guys so we can see them all. And is that actually an issue? Yeah, it is. Okay. So these guys, what is it? It's like 13 out in a hexagon is what the emanations will be, like the psychic emanations from this structure. I didn't realize that when I decided to kind of do like an octagon inspired base initially. I'm glad that it kind of like worked out for us. These buildings a little bit wider, right? So let's do that and that. And you know what, we made our hallway like 3 wide, so I'm fine with it having like a little bit that is just 2 wide in a couple spots. Actually, okay, 7 and then 7. Perfect. Okay, so these guys are gonna get to chopping. We're gonna build a little barracks right here. I guess this will be our initial like research workshop type area. And what else is going on this map? We have some geothermal around if we want to take advantage of that. We didn't use it previously. I think this will be our ideology room like previous, and then we'll need like a kitchen and some other things, so we'll get that all figured out. Everyone is terrible at, right? Awful plants is something that I gave to everyone. So this pre-chopping is gonna take a little bit. Do we have anything like a little mech thing? We do have an ancient danger right there. Okay, well, you are still a mechanitor. We just need to like research all that stuff, right? I was hoping that maybe we would have like one of those exostriders out here and we could just tease it, get like a little free crafty bot, but that is not going to be the case. So not too much tree chopping. I guess we'll go ahead and put orders down for like the rest of this stuff that's going to be like roofed over and they're going to have to chop trees anyway. And then let's get a little zone for chunks. Storage, low, clear, and we'll do like stone chunks right out there just so that we can get them out of our base area. Maybe out of the way of like these door areas as well. I have set up an initial home zone around this structure, and then I've also set up a thrombo zone outside and then inside the walls zone inside. So that is kind of how we are starting out. Food wise, we have plenty of food to get us started, and we are pretty good hunters, so I'm not going to worry about crops or anything like immediately. This geothermal is going to be in our way, but we can go ahead and deconstruct it. Well, now that they're constructing, getting masterwork beds right off the get-go. Since this is going to be our workshop, I am putting a little wall up, and they're just going to research in these doorways. That way we can get a little bit of a research bonus there. What do we need to do? I need someone chopping plants. You're the best at it, so that's gonna be you, unfortunately. We are gonna need food for these thrombos. Well, like, they'll eat whatever is out here, but we need food to maintain their taming, right? Oh man. yeah, I think we just like need to beeline to Agrihans because we're going to be giving them packaged survival meals. That's not going to be great. Pipe network, I guess we could beeline nutrient paste, right? Yeah, and then we can just like train them with meals. So we need some steel for that. Where can we do some steel mining? I guess right there and here. Yeah, this is not a very mountainous map, so we're probably going to want to actually do deep drilling this time. Okay. And I am not a fan of building out of wood, but that is what we are going to start with. I guess we can go ahead and get some of our production facilities down. Stone cutting bench will be one of the things that I want pretty immediately. Yeah, we can stick that right there. We'll want a stove. We're just going to like do an electric one. And hand tailoring bench. We'll do a non-electric one for now. Our crafters are pretty good. Do I want to like back that up a little bit just so that I can put a chair down and it feels kind of natural? Power-wise, we can do chem fuel powered generators, or wood fire actually would be decent. Maybe we'll stick one right there for now. And then power wise, we'll take you down, over and up. I'm gonna go straight through this room since it's like a hidden conduit anyway. And that should be all right for getting us started. You know, if we don't do that, because we're thinking about doing nutrient paste anyway. Production pipe network. Nutrient paste grinder. We'll do the small grinder. Right there. Production. I guess you guys can keep chopping wood or whatever. And then we need a vat. That could be anywhere. That could be anywhere. I guess we could stick the vat over here. I just don't want it to be like too far away. Yeah, I guess that's fine for now. We'll do hidden pipe network there. And then we'll want a nutrient paste feeder for our, what are they? For our thrombos. That way we can just like pick up meals from it. And we'll do that. If we're going to go through the trouble of doing that, I might as well do that with the power connection as well. So take care of that. Nutrient paste feeder. Just a temporary location for it initially. We'll stick it right there. Okay, that's kind of a lot of work to do right away. But we don't really have any choice. Okay. This scared me so much. I was like, no way. It's items from our colony, so we don't even have to worry about hunting. That being said, we don't really have like storage for all this meat or anything anywhere, so I guess that is what it's gonna be. Why are you researching? What are you even researching? Oh, okay. What do we want to research is the question. I think batteries would be good. Maybe biofuel refining, solar panels. Yeah, that. Geothermal, advanced lights. We're gonna stick up higher just because that reduces the amount of power that we're using on lights, and microelectronics. I might shift some of these around as we go, but I think, you know, if they're idling and wanting to research, like we're gonna let them work on those projects. Well, we have our first raiders, and it is 4 of them with some guns. You guys don't have shield belts. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna be fine. We are in crazy armor, and they are in what, like dusters or something? Where'd they go? They're right there. And we've got pretty good range. Assault rifles and charge rifles with extra range on them. Oh, there's some steel right there. Okay, you guys are good. Silent, I actually want to see something. What if we have you not reverse engineer a component? Must be researchable. Oh, okay, so you could do an advanced component. Let's have you pick up an advanced component. Like, I don't want him to, like, delete the whole stack. I don't know if that's how it would work. But just to be safe, we will do 1, drop you, and then reverse engineer. So we still have to do regular fabrication, I guess. But I'm hoping this unlocks advanced fabrication for us. Advanced fabrication. Okay, and then you're going to be in a coma for 4 hours. That's not bad. Okay, subdivided this room. This back area will be storage, and then this will be our starting ideology room. We might put mats down right there as well. Okay, well, granite blocks were easier for us to get than wood, so we'll do some replacing of some of these walls later, but we are like pretty much fully enclosed at this point. We have a barracks, we have a workshop, we need to put a wall and door up there, and that'll be research. And then we just need some more steel. We're doing some hunting right now because we are all out of packaged survival meals, so we will do some cooking of simple meals on the campfire. Well, another raid. Claws of Kif. It is 5 of them. Lasga. Okay. Attacking immediately. I kind of want to... Does this offer any cover? Cover effectiveness, 75%. Why don't you guys... Well, I guess we'll do something like that. No, I don't want them hanging out in there because they'll get like some psychic malice. So maybe we move a little bit more forward. Ooh, there's like a little plasteel node right there. Not too interested right now while we're terrible miners. But Cosley, we'll let you kill skip as soon as these guys are in range. Oh, they are taking up some cover of their own. So let's move down here. Sonia right there. And you go ahead and there we go. Like, just like dominoes. Orders, let's unforbid the things. A single survivor. Brawler. Temperature tolerant. Great at melee. Good at crafting. Great at mining. You, my friend, are coming with us. Are you dirt mole? No, you're not a dirt mole. Okay, so furniture-wise, where are we going to stick you? We will just stick you in the research room for now. For prisoners. Sonia, go ahead and capture Droopy. Welcome to the colony, Droopy. You are our designated miner since we are all pretty terrible at it. Okay, Sonia hasn't even gotten Droopy back to the base yet. Some swords. Okay, everyone but Sonia will head off this way. Where are you guys at? We have some stones to take cover in. Oh, they're preparing for a little while, so we can get pretty close to them. We can get up like right on top of them. There's some stones right there. They took one out. Their team is not responding. Okay, there they go. Any of you guys good miners? Cooking? Nope. Okay, well. Unforbid that. Sonia. Sonia? Is he healthy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess you did the thing. We will convert him. You work on keeping to convert him, and then we will recruit him. We opted for a wind turbine instead of the wood fuel generator. We've got some flooring down, and we literally just need a couple components, right? So I'm going to forbid this battery for now. We have some components that we're mining out in a few different places. And we are doing our first conversion ritual since coming into our new home. I think, do we still have points? We do have points for reforming. I do want to add transhumanist, but before that, I want to make sure that we have enough infrastructure to support neural chargers, biosculptor pods, all that fun stuff. So we'll hold off on reforming and adding transhumanist until we get that going. We probably also need to be able to like craft some bionics just because the people that we recruit are going to want to be able to be transhumanist as well. At a minimum, I guess we can go ahead and just start researching prosthetics. What does that get us? Leg, arm, heart, and ocular implant. Like, I guess we could give this guy like a cochlear implant and a prosthetic heart. If we go transhumanist, just so that he has some artificial pieces that won't be like too impactful. The conversion, you are converting, you're 29%, so I'm pretty sure that we're gonna nail this. And that means we can go ahead and just start recruiting you. And I think Sonia can do word of trust, so we can get you pretty immediately. Oh, you are asleep? We will do that when you wake up. Okay, I turned off recruiting on him just so no one would interact with him. We'll set recruiting, but Sonia is going to come over and do word of trust on him. Wait. Wait for Sonia to do the thing. So his resistance is 0 now. You are free to go. I think Sonia's going to try and recruit him. See if she can land it on like this first attempt. If we recruit him, we need a bed for. Oh man, I really kind of like build this place up, didn't I? Okay, not on the first attempt, but we'll probably have him like maybe later today. And we have it. Droopy has been recruited. We're gonna have power soon. I guess we'll unforbid this battery. Okay, so power-wise, we are good. Nutrient paste is working. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that then. And Droopy, you are pretty upset. Can we build a bed for you? I guess we'll go ahead and chop some more trees down. Rombos have also been eating the trees, so it's been interesting. We do have a new little baby Thrumbo, Bambino, here, so we'll train him for attacking and his special ability as long as I guess we can get to it. We'll unforbid this, and let's set these nodes back to mining. It stopped steel mining so we can get enough components to do power. And we are there. So Droopy, we need to make you some clothes. Actually, you came with clothes. we'll just have you force wear those clothes for now, and we'll adjust our default so that you can hop on that stuff. Oh, you are pretty decent at doctoring. Okay. Handling. Oh, you can help with the thrombo training as well. That is great. That you there. Crafting. Not too worried about him like being a poor crafter because we can always just upgrade things with our psi powers, but we'll have him do kind of this type of crafting at the very end. I think that's good. Schedule wise, we'll have you do the same schedule as everyone else. Why does it say that you are not one of us? We did the effective conversion ritual, but it didn't get him all the way down. That's okay. In 2 days, he will become one of us. So unlike our previous base, we are going to build a perimeter wall around this one, and then maybe we'll mine out this mountain a little bit more thoroughly. Just so that we can kind of do a little like killing field out front here. Maybe we line this up with like some turrets and some embrasures and all that fun stuff. That being said, we also got a much needed stock of steel. I'm very, very happy about that. I think I want to convert some of our other furniture so that we can get some of this wood reclaimed, just since we're so bad at chopping wood right now. The other thing that I want to do is, can we research mech tech? Basic mech tech we can, and studying the chips from the previous playthrough makes it so that we don't have to study all these other chips again. I might want to, where's the atomizer, like I want to beeline towards this. So we need microelectronics, we need multi-analyzer fabrication. This would pretty much be what my priorities are going to be, I think, at this point, because I don't want to long-term store a bunch of waste packs, and I don't want to pollute a map that we're going to be living on for some time. Well, we have got a pretty good perimeter wall. I do want to leave this open, so I'm thinking that we maybe just put up some temporary defenses here. Droopy is working on getting through this mountain in a way that we can like remove roof without worrying about collapse, and then just kind of like backtrack and mine the rest of this. Let me think about like what our defense will look like here. I'm thinking maybe just like a line of embrasures, and then we'll do like a just quick connection to the wall there. We are tiny but pretty comfortable in like our main base area, so we've got some pallets for some extra storage. We have some hanger shelves for some clothes that we've crafted for Droopy to wear. I think he's rocking sub legendaries already, which is hilarious and ridiculous. I don't know where the flak vest came from. Maybe he had that with him. Probably because we imprisoned him without stripping him. So he's rocking a thrombo horn. We had 2 wild thrombo wander onto the map and took them down no problem. I think these weapons are all bio-coded, so probably want to get like a smelter going. Where do I want to stick that? I want to stick it right here. We'll do stone cutting outside. And that'll clear up some space. We have a crate here for components, grav cores, and unfinished crafting projects. And then we have a couple crates back here with some excess food. We got a big pile of meat from our outpost, so I figured we should probably store that. Maybe we'll make a couple more crates. I would like to get some kibble going. I'm just really concerned that we're not going to be able to like keep all these thrombos tamed, like especially the newer ones. You know, like we don't, well, actually we need that if we want to be able to release them. Maybe we won't train them in roar. You guys don't need to be trained in like rescuing downed, but I do like that they were doing a bunch of hauling for us. That being said, we'll have some mechanoids that will do that for us in the future. And yeah, I think that'll be it. So we will tame the ones that have sentient catalysts to be able to do the thrombo roar, and that way we can tell which ones like are a little bit more wild and harder to maintain, and they'll be kind of more of our front line if we use them for like tanking raids or whatnot. I think this is going to be where we're going to leave it off for today, though. I'll do like a little bit more base planning to kind of like get this area sorted out. Actually, just bring this wall down, and then that's our little like boxy area. I don't know if we'll do like a big trap zone or if we just like leave this thing open and then maybe we do like an embrasure setup like right back there. But that might be kind of like the way things turn out. I would like to get a couple more rooms built. I don't want to expand too quickly, but it would be nice to get people into maybe some private rooms. You know, our colony's not going to be huge, so maybe we'll keep a barracks up here. We'll start working on some private rooms down this way, and we'll start working on kind of like expanding crafting and research down this way. Or maybe this becomes our research room and crafting room, and we do bedrooms kind of back in those two wings. I'll kind of think about things, and we will reveal those plans tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.